All right. Well, round two of dual review. It's time for battles. Gloss drop. This being, I don't know if they can see that.
That's fun.
That was a good try. This being round two for battles. Obviously, their first one mirrored, very loved, very unique. But it's been about 4 years now since Mirrored, and Battles has undergone some changes. They lost their singer, one of their major songwriting forces of Battles, Tayende Braxton. I think that's right. I said that right.
Yes.
Yes. He's gone now. He's been gone for a year. He left halfway through the recording of Gloss Drop, which has left Battles in kind of a conundrum of what they're going to do, and has left kind of a void for some skepticism. Kind of wondering what's going to happen to Battles, if Gloss Drop is going to be any good or not. So, yeah, time to weigh in, I guess. Here we go.
It's not as good as Mirrored. I'm just going to go ahead and
Flat
say
out.
it, yeah. Sorry to be blunt with that, but that's just the way it is. I don't know. I don't know if they really benefited that much from their vocalist or, whatever that dude is, just like leaving the band, but it really, really shows on Gloss Drop, and that's really unfortunate.
I would say I'd have to agree. I'd put it at a level, just below okay. Gloss Drop is good. I think the kind of the downgrade from Mirrored, not that like Tayende kind of I hope
held the band up. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that the vocals, you listen to a song like Atlas and it's like you got that backwards reverse vocal thing going on, and that's obviously kind of the hook that's going on there. And a lot of Mirrored was kind of like that, where it's just like it's that odd presence that makes those songs just so crazy. But I think Mirrored exercises this kind of manic energy to it, which is all the time is just completely out of control. And I think what they do on Gloss Drop is a lot different because it seems like everything is very structured. They pick kind of what tempo they're using, what kind of the instruments in play. They kind of go for riff, and everything just kind of takes off from there. The songs never. The songs on Gloss Drop anyway, they always kind of start at a point and they always kind of end at a point, and it's all very. It almost seems logical. Where Mirrored seemed completely out of control. Like you listen to a song on Mirrored and you never know like what's happening. And even after listening to that album 100 times, like it always catches me off guard every time I listen to Mirrored. And Gloss Drop just doesn't have that same excitement, sadly.
It sounds more like background music. It's not like, except for like with the exception of Ice Cream, their single, which sounds like classic Battles. The rest of it's just more. It just sounds like stuff that you would listen to at Sears or Walmart. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but it's just that's what it. Yeah. Which is fine.
I don't know if I agree with just above elevator. I think all the songs, a lot like Ice Cream, Futura, Inchworm, they all like those songs in particular. They pick that sound and they start building, and I have to agree. Like maybe some of the instrumentation and especially with the drums, I would say is drumming. Like just in the song structure on the presented on Mirrored, of course, like everything is just nuts all the time. So there's a lot of different time signatures and a lot of weird stuff going on there. But I think there's a lot of the instrumentation because they chose Gloss Drop as a more structured thing. They kind of exercise. Their instrumentation is just a lot more. It's a lot more controlled, but they exercise a. They try to develop the instrumentation within the songs. Like there's a lot of different, especially in the drumming. There's a lot of different like roles and a lot of different stuff going on. But of course, it doesn't rely on the craziness of the song in order for the instrumentation to be a little bit nuts. So I like that. I like that the songs are still they still have the energy, but they're just lacking the chaotic appeal that Mirrored had. That's where I guess I would put that.
Yeah, and I would agree. Like, it seemed like there was more, like, it feels like the drums are more prominent in the songs. Like, they really, like, wanted to push the beat forward more, which, I don't know, it could be a good and a bad thing, but to me it wasn't really a hook, per se. And yeah, like I agree with Nathan. Like it's just constantly building, which is good for them. But it's lacking something, and I don't. It's lacking that chaos. It's lacking that surprise, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's still good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not.
I do. I'd say
putting it down.
It seems like one of those. There's those albums that come along every once in a while that seems it's more of an appeal to musicians than it is to music fans. Maybe that's where I'm at versus where Brady's at. I think is like suddenly the instrumentation again is solid and it's something to enjoy. But then in like the song writing, it's leaves something to
be desired.
To be desired, absolutely. I do like the fact that I think a good direction because they did lose their singer is that they've got a bunch of different singers. They even got Gary Newman on My Machines, which even My Machines wasn't the greatest song, but I do appreciate the fact that they're trying to outsource these different vocalists into something to turn it to at least try to turn Gloss Drop into this hybrid, where it's like that's where they're trying to get their manicness back by adding like just different vocalists from all different types of backgrounds and just trying to add the surprise there, which didn't really work, I'd have to say. But
it's interesting, but
a good experiment, and I think one that in lieu of having no vocalist, I think they should try. I just think they should keep that going. I guess in the end, it's weird, Gloss Drop being that they did have a singer up until halfway through, and they're left with trying to restructure. It kind of feels just like a batch of songs that they just kind of wrote off the bat, and Gloss Drop doesn't really feel like it was any real evolution to it. Like it does kind of almost feel like they were halted and all of a sudden had to crop up a new batch of songs within like a course of 6 months.
That's not cool. You shouldn't really try to force it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, if they had to, if the album didn't come out until like 2014 and they, absolutely perfected it.
What do I care?
If that's at all possible, then that would totally be worth it. Like if that was the case, they shouldn't have rushed it out. I don't know, but
I can wait.
Yeah,
we can wait.
Yeah, if there's another mirrored. Not that evolution is good in artists. It's good that this is not like mirrored, but then it's. I think I don't really feel the same after listening to it multiple times. It's not. There's songs that are catchy. I love Ice Cream. Ice Cream you can always go back to. It's a fun song to listen to. You just listen to that over and over, but it still doesn't. Listening through it all the way, it doesn't hit that pinnacle. I always feel too like I get to like My Machines, like halfway through the album, it starts to sink, and it's hard to get through the entire thing. Mirrored is kind of the same way. They're both kind of long haul. Yeah, it's hard to get through in one listen. We're Gloss Drop even more so. But that's it.
Sounds good.
It's all right. Gloss Drop, all right.
Could have been okay, but
just
lacking. Right. Yeah. Thanks. People will listen / read it. So.
Totally, yeah. No editing magic. This is all just opinion and us, and hopefully it's worth watching.
And you guys. so keep reading our blog.
Cool. Yeah. Excellent. Yes. Thanks. Thanks for the hits. It's always good. When people check us out, it's good when there's more than 2 hits in a day, which there is, and it's good. So yeah, again, thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching the reviews. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Brady.
All right.